The work session meeting of the Mayor and Council for Monday, February 11th, 2019 to order. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by posting on the bulletin board of Borough Hall, by email to the Ridgewood News, the Record, and by submission to all persons entitled to same as provided by law of the schedule, including the date and time of this meeting. I'd like to remind all members of the public that we have 3 fire exits in our council chambers, 1 on each side of the dais and 1 in the rear. In addition, we are being recorded by both audio and video for purposes of creating a record during the public portion of the meeting. If any member of the public wishes to be recorded or be heard, they need only identify themselves by stating their full name and address for the record, and they may make a statement or ask any question they would like. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastide?
Here.
Councilman Knigo?
Here.
Councilwoman Davis?
Present.
Councilman Gautier?
Here.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Here.
Councilman Papaleo?
He's ill.
Oh, okay, he's, all right, he's absent. And Mayor Mignon is also absent with prior notice.
Thank you. I have a motion to go into closed session and exclude the public, please.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're going to go into closed session. The time police is not here tonight. Okay. All right. Since we have a lot of special guests, we're going to just go right into the regular meeting of the Mayor and Council. I'm going to call the meeting of the regular meeting of the Mayor and Council Monday, February 11th, 2019 to order. Can we stand and have a moment of silent prayer and reflection? Would Councilwoman Kaufman lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by posting on the bulletin board in Borough Hall, by email to the Ridgewood News, the Record, and by submission to all persons entitled to same as provided by law of the schedule, including the date and time of this meeting. I'd like to remind all members of the public that we have 3 fire exits in our council chambers, 1 on each side of the dais and 1 in the rear. In addition, we are being recorded by both audio and video for purposes of creating a record during the public portion of the meeting. If any member of the public wishes to be recorded or be heard, they need only identify themselves by stating their full name and address for the record, and they may make a statement or ask any question they would like. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Bastide?
Here.
Councilman Knigo?
Here.
Councilwoman Davis?
Present.
Councilman Gautier?
Here.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Here.
And Councilman Papaleo is absent, and Mayor Mignon is also absent with prior notice.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the Mayor and Council regular meeting of January 28th, 2018?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. Okay. So first on our agenda tonight is we're going to issue a proclamation honoring the Cub Scouts, Packs 95 and 229, for their victories in the 2019 Three Rivers District Klondike Derby. So I'm going to come down and read the proclamation. Oh, do you want? Okay, well, we can wait. We're so prompt. All right, do you want to move around? All right, so why don't we open to the public on any item on this agenda? May I have a motion to do so?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're now open to any member of the public who wants to speak on any item on the agenda tonight. There will be another opportunity for public comment on any issue at the end of the meeting. All right, seeing no one, may I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Kenny, just let me know when you think everybody's here and move. Okay. Appointments and personnel changes. Approve the hire of Matthew Kaufman as a library page at an hourly rate of $8.85, 9 hours per week, effective February 2nd, 2019.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We need a roll call?
Roll call.
Okay, roll call, please, sorry.
Councilwoman Bastide?
Yes.
Councilman Knigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gautier?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes. Thank you. approve the appointment of Lisa Montesano-Cohn to the Beautification Committee for a one-year term through December 31st, 19, effective February 12th, 2019. Is she here?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Roll call, please. Have a motion,
So
please?
moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Oh, we need a roll call. I'm sorry. We need a roll call. Roll call, Stephanie, I'm sorry.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Goodyear?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman? Yes.
Councilman Godia, did you want to?
Oh, yes. I would like to amend the approval to hire William Fitzpatrick as laborer in the Department of Public Works, an annual labor 2 step 1 salary of $30,939 with a one-year probationary period effective February 12, 2019.
Correct.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Goodyear?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman? Yes.
There's no correspondence on the agenda tonight. There are monthly reports available with the Borough Clerk's Office from the Board of Health, the Building Department, Library Board of Trustees, Recreation Commission, Land Use Board, and the Historic Commission. There are no ordinances on for first reading this evening. We have an ordinance on for second reading. Madam Clerk, would you please read it by title?
Ordinance 19-4, a capital ordinance of the Borough of River Edge in the County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, authorizing the reconstruction of the Brookside Park basketball court surface and the Memorial Park hockey rink and basketball court surfaces in said borough and appropriating the sum of $60,390 from Bergen County's 2017 Open Space Recreation, Flood Plan Protection, Farmland, and Historic Preservation Trust Fund.
Thank you. So this is a matching grant to undertake the reconstruction of the Brookside Park basketball court surface and the Memorial Park hockey rink and basketball court surfaces as proposed by the Recreation Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Do we need to open it up
Open
first?
the hearing.
Can I have a motion to open to the public on this ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, roll call?
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Goodyear?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman? Yes.
Thank you. We're now open to the public on this ordinance. If anybody would like to speak on this ordinance, please come forward and state your name and address. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close to the public on the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Goodyear?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Kaufman? Yes.
Thank you. I have a motion for the adoption of ordinance 19-4.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Goodyear?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Kaufman? Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go out of order as everyone is now in attendance, and I need to come down and read the proclamation. We're so thrilled that PAC 95 and PAC 229 could join us tonight to celebrate in our fantastic victories at the Klondike Derby last month. Having a parent of a current scout who's done the Klondike, I know how much dedication and hard work it takes of all of the scouts, the leaders, the volunteers to make this happen and the program to run, so congratulations. So I'm going to read the proclamation. Whereas Cub Scout PACs 95 and 229 competed in the Three Rivers District Klondike Derby, which was held on January 26, 2019 at Alpine Scout Camp. And whereas 6 sleds competed, there were 25 sleds in the Webelos competition of the North Jersey Council, and River Edge won 4 out of the possible 7 trophies. And whereas the boys competed in 6 skill stations: fire building, first aid, team building, lashing, orienteering, and shelter building. And whereas the boys pushed and pulled the Klondike dog sled packed with all their supplies up and down the trails of the Alpine Scout Camp. And whereas the boys who made up Pac 95's Senior Webelos Honey Badgers Den 1 team were Connor Lehman, sled captain, Alex Hernandez, Owen Martin, Max Stew, and Tommy Flegginghouse. And whereas the Honey Badgers were awarded 105 points out of a possible 120, giving them 2nd place overall. And whereas the boys who made up Pack 229 Senior Webelos Flaming Arrowheads Den 2 team were Eddie Matthews, sled captain, James Hannon, Noah Cole, Rashid Bulati, Michael Julian, Spencer Leopold, Ethan, I'm going to say it wrong.
Just say
Ethan, no, somebody else, okay, Orestes Kalianis, and Marcus Quijano. And whereas the Flaming Arrowheads were awarded 104 points out of a possible 120, giving them a 3rd place overall victory, and also took 2nd place for the sled pull. And whereas the boys who made up Pack 229 Senior Webelos Warrior Webelos Den 1 team were Art Bergia, Riley Maggot, Zachary Nevin, Brian O'Leary, Sean Haley Long Stoltz, Frankie Petrosino, and Justin Spano. And whereas the Warrior Webelos received the Outstanding Teamwork Award. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Ellen Busteed, Council President of the Borough of Woodbridge, and on behalf of the Mayor and the Council, do proclaim that Cub Scout Honey Badgers, the Flaming Arrowheads, and Warrior Webelos, trainers Kevin Kress and Frank Garcia, and their adult leaders, Kenny Lehman, Steve Baxter, Scott Coughlin, Rejes Fulada, Bruce Julian, Rich Matthews, Tony Bergia, Jeff Maggot, Ken Neben, and Sean O'Leary are hereby honored for their outstanding achievements in the 2019 Three Rivers District Klondike Derby. Congratulations. Any of the sled captains or anyone from the Warrior Webelos like to tell the council a little bit about what it took for you to get the award? Or an adult leader could do so, or a team member.
Here's somebody.
Frankie?
Oh, so I don't really know what to say, but it was really hard training for it, and once we trained, we were like already, so yeah. We had to wake up early in the morning and we came back at around 12, and we had hard work, but then when you did the end, the hard work paid off.
Good job.
I would just like to thank all my teammates that were on my side.
Let's see your trophy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to present your leaders with the proclamation. We'll share that with the rest of your dens, and when you bridge soon to one of the Boy Scout troops, you can take this memory with you and put it to good use as a scout. So congratulations.
Say something?
Yes, of course.
Ken Lehman, Governor 2005. Just want to say that, here in River Edge, we have an excellent scouting program, both 95 and 229, along with our troops, 184 and 295. We have, an excellent scouting program here in River Edge, supported by, parents that have children that are, both in scouting and by the, councilmen and women that are supporting us tonight. We just want to say thank you very much. It means a lot to us that, that the boys get recognized. They put in a lot of effort, they put in a lot of work, and it's great to see them, grow up and to be, fun, outstanding young men. And so, for that, I just want to say congratulations to everyone, and to all the leaders that have helped us. And it's been a great year of scouting for River Edge. So, good job. ask if I could ask all the boys to take a picture. Of course. Boys, can you come on up here? Orderly. Yeah, take the trophies.
What do you want us to do?
Yeah, do you want to, the council can come back here, and we'll get in the front of the just if you want to do that. Okay.
Well, you can see the pictures.
Guys, signs up.
Here we go.
Signs up. Back here.
Take your wire out. That's a lot. Gentlemen.
Wait, we're not.
95 and 59 signs up. We'll find Frank. We'll find Frank. Don't worry. Gentlemen, signs up. Press here.
Okay, everybody look forward.
Hold on, everyone.
Kevin, lay across the table.
You're not close enough. Smile away, boys. Smile away.
All right, 1, 2, 3, well, good.
Make sure they don't, they know they don't have to stay. How much they want to stay and see democracy at work.
I'll leave.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. We don't have to challenge. We just wanted to get
And this was the primary crowd. We don't have
Take your time. That's all right.
No, we don't want
That concludes the proclamation part for us, so all other business that is carried out will be non-scout related. So feel free to go home or stay if you're interested in seeing what else is on the agenda. But whatever it is that you do, either stay here quietly or leave quietly. Thank you.
Okay, ordinance 19... Okay, ordinance 19-5. Madam Clerk, would you please read it by title?
Ordinance 19-5, an ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank, NJSA 40A:4-45.114 for the calendar year 2019.
Got 14.
Not 14, for the calendar year of 2019.
Alan, is there anything you'd like to say about the ordinance before I open to the public?
This is an ordinance which provides flexibility to the Borough of River Edge with regard to what we call the appropriation cap. It does not necessarily mean that the mayor and council will be raising taxes because of this. It establishes a 2-year bank on budget authority in case an extraordinary expense comes upon us in a future year. The mayor and council would have the flexibility to deal with it.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to open to the public on the ordinance 19-5?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilwoman Bastide?
Yes.
Councilman Kanigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes. We're now open to the public on this ordinance. If anybody has a comment, just please come forward. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close to the public on ordinance 19.5?
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
And may I have a motion to adopt ordinance 19-5?
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Thank you. Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes. Thank you. The ordinance is adopted. Ordinance 19-6, Madam Clerk, would you please read it by title?
Ordinance 19-6 is an ordinance authorizing an emergency appropriation, NJSA 40A:4-53.
Thank you. This is the description is fee for the preparation, revision, and codification of borough ordinances. This is done annually, Alan, correct?
Yes, to codify the ordinances that you've passed in the prior year.
Thank you. Motion to open to the public on ordinance 19-6, please.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
Any member of the public wishes to speak on the ordinance? Seeing no one, can I have a motion to close to the public on ordinance 19-6, please?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Okay, Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
Thank you. I have a motion to adopt ordinance 19-6.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Okay, Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
May I have a motion to approve resolutions 19-85 through 19-98, or would anybody like one called out for separate discussion or vote?
Could I just get an explanation from now, maybe on 19-92? Resolution to decline application for transitional aid.
Yes, the transitional aid program is one that's put out by Division of Local Government Services, State of New Jersey. It's meant for towns that are in dire straits and have an extraordinary need for relief from the state. Along with this program, aside from the grant, is a host of conditions contained in a memorandum of understanding that the mayor and council would have to sign off on. So, for instance, you wouldn't be permitted to hire any additional employees or replacement employees without permission of the state. And there are a lot of items like that.
Gotcha.
So it's not meant for municipalities such as River Edge, but those that are having
You sent information
extraordinary
on that, didn't
problems.
we
I think we talked about it.
We got
Yes.
an email on that, right?
Madam President, you
Yep.
should also request an amendment
Yep.
to Resolution 96,
94, I thought it was.
94 and 96.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Would someone like to make a motion to amend Resolution 1994?
No, that'll be a new resolution.
okay.
Which will be adding similar to
Okay.
94.
Somebody like to make a motion to amend Resolution 19-96? Maybe Councilman Kamigo, who recommended the amendment.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Now, do I have to?
Ask that it be added to, it'll be 19-100.
Okay. Can I have a motion to add to the resolution list, resolution, what would it be, 19-100?
I believe.
100, allow the mayor to sign the grant application from the BCUA for a $3,000 grant for styrofoam recycling.
That's fine.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Now you can do your consent agenda.
Okay. That makes it look easier than it is. All right, may I have a motion to approve resolutions 19-85 through 19-100 without payment of the bills?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Would our finance chairwoman read the payment of bills 19-99?
Yes. Payment of bills, whereas vouchers for the payment of goods and services rendered to the Borough of River Edge have been received, and whereas each bill has been checked by the receiving department, approved by the Chief Financial Officer and Borough Clerk, and reviewed by the 3 members of the Finance Committee. Now therefore be it resolved that bills as listed now be confirmed for payment from the appropriate funds as follows. Current account, $7,835,427.20. Capital account, $7,831.70. Animal welfare account, $247.80. Trust other developers account, $1,985. Trust other account, $7,214.51. Self-insurance account, $85.80. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Okay, we have a motion to open to the public open the hearing to the public.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
We're now open to the public on any item. If you wish to address the council, ask a question, just come forward and state your name and address, please.
Solicited.
172 Lozier Terrace. This question would probably be directed to Alan. When the gentleman was here earlier from your risk manager, does any of that coverage cover volunteers in committees, commissions, anything like that?
Yes, we have a...
Or is it just elected officials?
We do have a volunteer policy, so those volunteers are covered through our insurance. Now, the limits and everything, I have to defer to our risk consultant to provide you with that information.
Yeah, because I remember there was a discussion at the Municipal Land Use Board that there was an increased limit of $50,000, but I guess it has no connection with the limits that were discussed.
Well, no, that specifically for the Land Use Board, that is if you went through the training, which you all did, then there is an additional $50,000 of coverage that's extended to the borough for going through that training. So yes, our boards, our commissions are covered through our insurance policies.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Seeing no one else, can I have a motion to close to the public, please?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
Thank you. Council comments. Councilwoman Kaufman, would you like to begin?
Sure. I went to hear Josh Gottheimer, our congressman, talk today. He gave his State of the District speech at Ramapo College. And he started out by saying that he is pushing for a stronger New Jersey. We have a great state, great schools, great neighborhoods. We're close to everything. And he talked about New Jersey values, which he said we're gritty, but we've got each other's back. We're tough. He said he has gotten us a 16% increase in federal dollars that come back to New Jersey last year. And he talked about his priorities for this year, which is getting SALT reinstated, bringing down healthcare premiums, and fixing our infrastructure. He also talked about the fact that people, businesses, and jobs are leaving New Jersey because of our high taxes, and that New Jersey was #1 in out-migration last year. We have 2 times as many people leaving as are coming in, and the income level is 15% lower for those moving in versus those moving out, which I guess you would expect if they're young people coming in. People are moving to Florida as tax refugees. That's what they call them now. And he said that he is working on creating a charitable deduction, which I'm sure you guys have all read about, to work around the salt deduction. And the IRS had said that they're not going to allow New Jersey to use it. However, there are already 33 states that have been using similar charitable deductions for decades. And those states are starting to get concerned that if New Jersey is not allowed to do this, they will no longer be allowed to do this. So it's looking like maybe the wind is shifting in our favor. He said he's also hoping that the Gateway program is going to get approved soon. 25% of our 6,730 bridges are functionally obsolete right now. They are working on creating a Plan B for Amtrak if one of our 2 tunnels to the city has to close down temporarily, so that we have some sort of workaround so that we can function. And he said that we need more neighborhoods in New Jersey that are attractive to millennials, where they can walk to dinner, movies, and trains, and that we need more walkable, transit-friendly neighborhoods with reasonably priced homes. He ended up by saying he loves New Jersey, loves America, it's the greatest country in the world, and he was with 2nd and 4th grade kids today that were writing Valentines to veterans. And he was saying, why are you doing this? And they were saying they are doing it because the veterans are the ones who give us our freedom and give us the ability to vote and to speak out freely. So, it was good.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. Councilman Gautier?
Thank you, Councilwoman Bastie. I would like to congratulate the Cub Scout Packs 95 and 229 for their victories in the 2019 Three Rivers District Klondike Derby. I would also like to congratulate Lisa Montesano Cohen on her appointment to the Beautification Committee. I believe she will do a wonderful job there.
Thank you. Councilwoman Davis?
I also would like to congratulate the Cub Scouts. It was a great turnout, and it's so wonderful to see these kids that are so into what they're doing, and it was nice. The fire department responded to 28 alarms in the month of January, and Engine 2 operated at the Markel fire in Elmwood Park for 8.5 hours. Everybody came home safe, which was a nice ending. River Edge Ambulance responded to 64 ambulance calls in January. Having the first farmers market meeting on February 26th. Quite a bit of concern as to where we'll be going with that, because a lot of the vendors were not happy because of the weather last year. So I will keep you all posted, but I don't know where we're going to be going on that. Health Department had their meeting on the 28th, and Patty Quartz and Jane Daly were approved as the River Edge Board of Health representatives to the Board of Mid-Bergen Regional Health Committee. Thank you.
Just briefly, like to echo the congratulations to Cub Scout Packs 95 and 229 for their terrific and well-deserved achievements. I'll be going through that next year with my little one, and I'm very much looking forward to the cold mornings in the mountains for weeks on end. Otherwise, again, congratulations to everybody, and on a personal note, thank you to all our friends and neighbors for the outpouring of support for my family in our recent loss. Just this is an amazing community. It's I almost hesitate to say it on record, because everybody will want to be here, and it won't be as amazing.
Nothing wrong with that.
This is a great community, and I can't even verbalize how much it meant to us, all the support of our friends. We couldn't have gone through it, and just even people who are not necessarily friends but acquaintances, not strangers, just coming up to us and just giving us their love. So thank you to everybody.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the River Edge Volunteer Fire Department for their efforts at battling the Markel fire, and I'm so grateful that everyone came home safely. It was just a tragic thing.
We actually had to have the engine towed home because it froze.
Wow.
How cold it was. Yeah.
The outpouring of support that the displaced workers are receiving, it's really a testament to the people that live in this county and beyond. I just want to remind everyone that we have Nixle has now been the Nixle service is now being used by a recreation commission, and I think there's a couple other more community alert-oriented Nixles you can sign up for, but you have to go in and proactively add the community alerts
Correct.
to your Nixle registration. So I know that Carolyn Baldanza is planning to do a Facebook push to get people to do that, but if you're talking with your friends and neighbors, please remind them that they can start receiving more community-related alerts through Nixle as opposed to emergency alerts. So I want to keep everybody as informed as possible. Speaking about recreation, Carolyn is going to be holding one of her first teen focus groups this week to understand what type of recreation and social activities teens in River Edge would like to see as far as programming. So I'm sure she'll have a lot to share with us as she moves through that. She also is going to be taking a look at the wellness grant we received from the county, focusing on our senior population. So I'm sure she'll have some ideas for that as well. The Green Team has set up the paper shredder. We're going to have 2 paper shredder days, one on March 30th at Memorial Park from 9 to 1 through the BCUA, and the second one will be at River Edge Day, as always, with Atlantic Fibers, but just mark your calendars. And the Stigma-Free initiatives of River Edge and Oradell are hosting a free program through Valley Health targeted to 5th through 8th grade parents on the dangers of vaping. So we're trying to get the word out on that, too. And I think that is all I have. A motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Council Executive.
Yeah, Tom, I tell
My favorite intern.